Yeah. Hello everyone. My name is Will GJ and I work for Brilliantly Epic, and this is a let's play that I'm doing after drinking. I chose the wrong time to do this. This is Darksiders. Awesome. Darksiders was made by THQ. It's a goddamn bloody good game. It's super graphic, but not incredibly graphical. This is also the third time I've had to do this, so yeah. It's the third time and I'm a bit drunk. Deal with it. So yeah, this was made by THQ, and the creator is a guy called Joe Makeda? Yeah, that sounds about right. So Joe Makeda made this game. He's like the writer and a comic book writer. Pretty badass dude. And I think the designer was a guy called like Dalton something. Anyway, you play as one of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and you are War. The other horsemen are called like Death, Strife and Fury, and they're pretty badass too. But you don't play as them. You play as Death in number 2. Oh yeah, I was meant to talk about design elements. So we've just killed a bunch of demons, and now we're fighting a bunch of angels. And that's really smart, because if you think about it, it easily shows that you don't fight for good, i.e. heaven, or hell, i.e. bad. Or if you're a Satanist, you flip those around. Because, you know, each their own. But yeah, so you don't fight for any one side, you fight for a thing called the Charred Council, and basically they keep the peace between heaven, hell, and the kingdom of man.
What is happening?
And I've played through this beginning bit 3 times, and each time the audio has been shit, so I'm not... so, being drunk pretty much works for this. Because I'm pretty bored of doing it 3 times. But it doesn't mean I'm going to be drunk for the other times. I may sober up. Who knows? Not likely. I'll probably get another drink. Boom. So yeah. You're going to have to do a lot of fighting. Because you're War. And this is War. It's not Sparta though. Like New York City or some shit. I don't think it's anywhere real. Why is it in apocalypse movies that it's always in New York? That makes no sense. New York's not that special. Brandon and Paul, or Frank, more rather, live in New York. They seem okay. This is so fun. I should so get drunk more often and do this. Games are so fun. I'm so good at them. And this is the hardest setting. Look at me jump. Oh, this is going to be so bad. Such bad footage. It's just me drunk. Although, I can put the audio wherever I want to. You never know. I might hide it. We just decapitated the demons. Pretty cool. Yeah. I've done this 3 times and I've forgotten what I've talked about each time because I'm now drunk. But this game's badass. It's about basically the kingdom of man is going to be destroyed. But it is pretty much it's in the process of being destroyed. And you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Because you're one of the Four Horsemen, and none of the other Four Horsemen are on Earth. So it's just really great. Really cool acrobatic moves. I'll cut you up like a slice of cake, you dick. With your wings. That'll end. No wings, and sword through the chest. Yeah, you pretty much just kick ass in this game. See, not every game allows you to throw a car at an angel. That's only special games let you do that. I'll skip the cutscene because it's boring. But before I do, let me have another bit of my dib dab lollipop with sherbet on top. Because that shit's amazing. So sugary. Ah! So yeah. Probably shouldn't be eating sweeties. This guy just killed a huge angel that was called Abaddon, that was voiced by Troy Barker. Troy Baker? One of them. They're like twins, but not. Look at this guy. Such a dick of a demon. Yeah. This guy's design is pretty cool. He's made out of, like, his wrists look like the spires of a church. Pretty much all his body armor is made out of buildings. So somewhere between being in hell, he managed to go shopping in some metropolitan city and steal all that old architecture and managed to fit it to his body. Which, if you ask me, is incredibly greedy. But I'm just one man's opinion. This boss fight's a piece of piss. And I'm not saying that because I've just done it 3 times in a row, and this time I'm doing it whilst I'm drunk. Because then everything will be easy. Alright. Let's beat up his face. So, if I remember correctly, we need to do that one more time. He grabs the earth, he tilts it one way, and then the other way. This is like pinball. Tilt, tilt. Yeah, he's a pretty angry demon. Who knows what we'll do? Probably dodge that, because you're pretty slow as shit. And, oh, we'll dodge that as well, because I'm pretty slow as shit. Blarg! I will reach into the lava and pick out cars that haven't fucking melted from the molten lava. Because I am just insane. And I can't do it with my face. Press B, and we just gouge the fuck out of his eye. Oh no! What happened? We lost our strength. Run, War! Blah!
The law has been broken.
I am the law! No, that's not how Sylvester Stallone says it.
The law is clear.
I am not watching these goddamn cutscenes again. I've done this 3 goddamn times. Basically, we've broken the rules, but we were called to Earth on purpose. So we're going to go back to Earth and find out who called us, because we're not meant to have been there in the first place. And now we've got this guy called the Watcher, who basically just makes sure we're doing our job. Fun fact, voiced by Mark Hamill.
Remember that, or I will really get under your skin.
If he said the word bats right there, everyone would recognize him as the Joker. But he doesn't, so we don't. One of the several video game tropes of how you get introduced to being in the game, amnesia is possibly the biggest trope, and it's fucking annoying. How often am I meant to believe that I just forgot everything? I barely forget anything, except like my mum's birthday. But, you know, priorities. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that these 3 faces, they are the Charred Council. And like Paris Hilton with too much Botox, they are always stuck in one facial expression, which is quite unfortunate. However, they also sound like the voice from Soul Reaver, who talks to... what's his name? I swear they always call him like... oh, Raziel, something like that, yeah. I'll get to where we get outside, and then I'll stop. So this is where we find all the undead people that we get to fight. Sexy, sexy corpses. You can do fun things like throw cars at them. Or just grab them and then destroy them. See? You can just throw a car at them. If everyone in the zombie apocalypse knew you could just throw a car at a zombie, you would be absolutely fine. Because how many times is the road just filled with cars stuck in traffic? Answer: all the time. There's so many people. Imagine all the people that I'm killing. Not sure that's what John Lennon had in mind. You've already had a boss fight, but this is less busy than what was going on this is less busy than what was going on Earth before, which was like 100 years ago. So it seems kind of insane that only now does it become like a good beginning level, and you actually get faced with a challenge that's appropriate to where you are. Yeah, we're gonna basically blow up this fat guy, because this fat guy sucks demon dick. No, he's gonna blow up. See how I knew that? It's called intuition. It's also called playing the game 3 times, but, you know, to each his own. We're just gonna grab these guys and smush them. Ah, moth! Moth in my room! He took me by surprise. Smush the dead bodies. Smush them into the floor. So yeah, there's some more dead people here. We'll just kill them. And kill them. Don't fall off the edge, because you can. Once again, green skulls are health. When did it become a thing that green just meant health? Green can mean so many wonderful things. It can mean go. It can mean health. Red always means bad things. Why do we have these crazy ideas of what colour means? Who created this colour system? This is stupid. Who decided that a colour with a smaller wavelength means danger, whereas a colour with a larger wavelength means something good? Why isn't blue used more often? Blue has a longer wavelength. Better yet, why not use indigo? Indigo's a fucking badass colour. It's all purpley and shit. I love purple. Who doesn't love Saints Row? Saints Row is pretty much just getting raped by the colour purple, and it is wonderful. Alright, this is the last room we have to fight people in, and fuck people. So we're just gonna grab things and kill dicks. Have this piano, it's out of tune. I don't want it anymore. You can't run away. Ow! So yeah, this big fat blue demon we're pretty much just gonna have to kill. Not too hard. Honestly, we could just beat the shit out of him and not do anything, and not move. Because if we're caught in the middle of an animation, it doesn't let us do anything. So stab his hand, bitch slap him 3 times to teach him what for, and then just impale the fuck out of his skull and then rip it in twain. I mean, call me old school, but that just seems a bit over the top for demon killing. I prefer just maybe a a silver bullet and just pop him in the head. But then again, that's only for werewolves. So who really knows? Probably Van Helsing. We should get him on the case. Although he's not really had that good of a game ever. The Adventures of Van Helsing are pretty cool. That little dungeon crawler thing. I think there's a second one coming out. Oh, loading. This takes like 20 minutes. So we'll just cut to when it's actually done. In the meantime, I'll have my dib dab. Come here, you little sherbet, you sexy bastard. You lovely little sugary thing. There we go. So we'll take some health. And then this is the new world. It is destroyed.